So agitated. Did you see him?
It really messed up my
He missed up his shot that's been fun for 45 minutes.
Well, you got to stand out in the sun.
Keith,
I mean, it's not golfing, Keith, but...
Keith, did you want to start us off today?
Gee, what will we ask about? How do you think your relationship with Rachel Martin is going to be?
I think it will be good. I think it'll be really positive. When I look at her her election platform, the things that that really attract me about it, one is they're interested in working together nationally on climate change. We've got a lot, I think, to teach Alberta. It would be great if, and hopefully to teach the world, I think it would be great. We said, we want everybody to meet or beat our carbon tax. It would be fantastic if Alberta became a part of that. Now, it has to be revenue neutral, but that would be something I think we could have a real conversation about. The other one is, I think Albertans spoke absolutely clearly on the need for social license when it comes to moving Alberta's resources, heavy oil resources, to market. I've been talking about that since Halifax in 2012, and I'm really delighted that she is on board with that. And I think, when we get a chance to really sit down, I want to talk to her about the 5 conditions. I'm assuming, that she's going to continue her predecessor's policy of embracing the 5 conditions and talking about how we can work together on that. So, Canada's better when the West works together.
Justine?
There was a lot of work done between your government and the previous administration in Alberta on the deputy ministers working group. Is that all? Do you reset that? Do you start all over again?
I don't know. I mean, it's that'll be some topic for conversation between us. It doesn't have to restart. I think we could pick up if there's a willingness where we've left off. What I've heard her say is that she believes that Alberta's resources, if they come through British Columbia and other places, need to acquire social license. Her predecessor said the same thing, and I have been saying that, not to the most receptive audience initially, for a long time. I mean, those projects can't go ahead unless they meet the 5 conditions, and the 5 conditions haven't been met yet.
Rob?
I know Northern Gateway doesn't meet the 5 conditions, but does the Premier-elect's position against it in Alberta kill that project, or what do you think it does?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not as close to it. Obviously, it's not a BC project. It's a private sector project, though. So I guess reporters in Alberta will probably be exploring how it is what the government involvement is in Gateway. I'm not sure that there's been a lot, but they'd better answer that than me. She is a supporter of the Kinder Morgan project, and again, as her predecessor was. Again, when we sit down and talk about it, we are going to have to discuss how the Kinder Morgan project is going to find its way to meeting the 5 conditions, because if Albertans want these projects to acquire social license, the only way to do that is that all those conditions need to be met. And the one condition that is farthest away from being met is the marine response. British Columbians want to protect our coast. We want to protect our water, and that's going to require some work, still some work. So that's part of the discussion that she and I will have, I think.
Sophie?
So the